the island.
I see you.
Hey!
I'm stood exactly at -500, -200.
Alright.
Shall I tell a story?
Yeah, do it.
Right. So I tried to take a piss in the school bathroom, right?
Yeah. This is a dangerous
And
stunt.
I found one of the ceiling tiles in the toilet.
You told me this, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Other thing, I found a door missing.
So the door was missing, and the ceiling tile was in the bowl?
Not at the same time. These are two separate occasions.
Okay.
And well, there was two ceiling tiles missing from the one was in the toilet and apparently one was in a urinal, but that got removed.
Okay.
And then I saw footprints at the very top of the stall. Like on the wall of it. I saw footprints at the very top. And I don't know how those got there.
Spider-Man?
Yeah. So I think the story is someone, or Spider-Man, fucking Peter Parker, walked up the side of the fucking stall and like went in the fucking like ceiling there. And ended up in the toilet.
Just trying to escape the fucking establishment.
Yeah. 3 kids have offered me a vape.
What kind of okay, schools in Minnesota are just different, I'm thinking.
No, it's just this school.
It's just that school?
Yes. I have some like pretty good banter with the kids, and because it's very often just the same kids chilling in the bathrooms, and I
Yeah.
always come in at the same time. Like it's a schedule when I piss. And I've sort of gotten to know them a little bit. It's you sometimes find like a lot of them are chill, and
Yeah.
then there's the bastards that are like 7 dudes in a circle, blocking the stalls and the urinals, won't move. There's one time I went into a stall and then they just decided to hold the door shut.
Hold it?
So they held the door shut, so I couldn't like leave.
Oh, I thought you meant like on the inside, like while they were shitting, so they had to like aim it.
No, no, they held the door shut while I was in the pissing.
Yeah.
I go to leave, so I just decided to climb over the top.
Okay.
And whenever those dudes see me, they just fucking they do the joke where they hold it and then they stop because I fucking climbed over and almost hit one of them. It hurt, dude. I had like those like barely not like bleeding but like really red hands,
Yeah.
because at the top was like this was this thin piece of metal.
Oh.
But
What kind of fucking stall's built like that?
school stalls to keep people from climbing over the top.
Although not nearly as exciting, I was in fucking pre-calc, and this kid asked to go to the bathroom, and then
when did you take pre-calc?
Sophomore year of high school.
Oh my fucking god. Porter told me about this today.
Why?
We were talking, they were begging me not to take pre-calc next year.
No, it fucking sucks, yeah.
And they mentioned how you already fucking took it in sophomore year. And I'm like, how the fuck does that happen? Right?
Yeah.
But how does it happen? You want to explain this to me?
Shit, how do I even start that? I was telling my story first, wasn't I? I was already telling my story,
okay, yeah,
wasn't?
Go tell the story.
Yeah, so kid goes to the fucking bathroom, right? He leaves the class about like a minute later. Definitely not enough time for him to take a piss. He comes back, fucking fear in his eyes.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't know why, but the teacher let him explain what he saw. He said he walks into the bathroom, right? And sees 4 dudes surrounded on the urinal. The one urinal.
Wait, 4 dudes on one urinal?
4 dudes on one urinal. I don't know if I believe him. It's fucking, I don't know. But he was like,
Things
he was
that, yeah.
genuine, like, fear struck.
Yeah, you eventually see stuff like that in a school like mine. But
I don't use the
like
bathroom at school.
there's 3 dudes in a stall. I didn't see any clouds coming out the top, so I don't know what was going on in there. But I saw 3 pairs of feet. All right. One of them was clearly pushed up against the stall door, and then like the other 2 were
Oh,
sort of
no.
like they looked like they were staring at each other from like opposite side. Because this was like the handicap stall. Like there was a bunch of room in there for like a wheelchair, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And they looked like they were just staring at each other from opposite sides. I don't know what was going on in there. I heard no voices. They were just there. Like
They spawned and they hadn't got the AI programmed yet.
oh my god. But they were just sort of fucking staring. Like I think they were staring. Their feet were facing each other on opposite sides. They had to have been staring or something. No voices, no cloud. They weren't vaping.
You want to know the last time I used a school bathroom?
But
This is why I don't use school bathrooms anymore. I
I
remember,
use it.
huh?
I use it like daily.
Okay. But the reason I don't, I didn't even use it that much even before this. I knew that school bathrooms sucked, and I just didn't really want to like be in them. I find it weird shitting with other people in the room.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that should be more normalized as like an irrational fear. But I remember I have to take a shit. I go into the bathroom. I go into the stall, lock it, obviously, and I'm in there for like about 10 seconds until like 5 kids come in and they yell, "Is anyone in here?" And obviously I'm not gonna fucking respond to that. And they're like, "Okay," and they switch the lights off. I did make it out.
I remember watching a kid get locked, like the lights got turned off, and then the fucking janitor locked the door, and there was a kid in there, and they were banging on the door. They were like, "I was shitting."
I did make it out stainless, so I'm very lucky for that. But
that's good. It was phone flashlight.
That would be wild, dude.
You ever like use your phone flashlight to see how big of a shit you just took?
No, what the fuck? I do have like a work bathroom story.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so my job isn't to like I work at a grocery store, right?
Yeah.
And it's essentially I'm not like stocking shit. I'm not a cashier. I just like get the fucking place clean the fuck up. And I like one of my jobs is like the bathrooms. I need to, clean the bathrooms every day. Get that all figured out. And one day I go in there and I see the most fucking chaotic clogged toilet I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like this is fucking disgusting. And I remember I'm like, I gotta grab the plunger and like unclog. And I have to explain, like this toilet was so bad, like unclogging it wouldn't help. It needed to be like actually thoroughly cleaned with fucking bleach.
Holy shit!
Like I've like whoever did this is like I don't even know what to say. But what I needed to do was just get a plunger and unclog it first off, and then I would figure out how I would sort the rest of this out anyway. But there's
dreamed of dropping something like that in a public toilet.
Jesus, let me talk. However, I grab the plunger, and here's the problem, right? It's an automatic toilet.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm like, it couldn't be that hard, right? You stick the plunger in there, make sure not to make the sensor go off, and it'll be fine. I grab the plunger, I fucking mash it in there. It's like not coming out. Like shit. I like try to do it, a little bit more forcefully. It's not coming out. And then despite my efforts, the toilet flushes.
Oh no.
And I'm like, shit. But it doesn't go over. It just reaches the lip. I'm like, okay, I got like one more shot. I have like one more. I can do this. I'm pretty sure I got close before. I can try again. I confidently grab the plunger, just mash it in there again. It's not coming out, man. And after like about a minute of trying, despite my efforts, it flushes again.
Oh no.
And to my actual surprise, it doesn't go over, but it's like just fucking there. Like it is as full as it can fucking get. And I'm like, okay, this is really pulling me away from it. I need to go get somebody. And I'm like, and so
still stuck in there.
Imagine me trying to figure out how do I bring this up to the manager. And I remember I leave the bathroom and he's right out there. He's like doing some other stuff. And I go up to him and I ask him, is there any way to turn off the automatic sensor? Like the way I word it is like I really don't want him to know the toilet is clogged for some reason. And he's like, I don't know about like turning it off, but like, and then he enters the bathroom as he's talking.
Oh no.
And he just sort of stops mid-sentence to sort of look at the fucking shit he's looking at. Because he has like the same reaction I do. Just like he's baffled. I don't think I properly like explained how fucking bad this toilet was. It is like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen and will ever see in my entire life.
I'm gonna send you some pictures.
Right? No. Let me finish my story first. Okay. So he didn't want to deal with it at that moment, right? He had other stuff he had to do. He's like, okay, check back with me at 7 and we'll get it figured out by then. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do my other tasks then. So we leave the toilet like that for I think like 2 to 3 hours. Like I finish up like sweeping someplace and I'm like, oh, it's 7. Check my watch and I go and get him. He's actually a really cool manager, but he left a while ago. But he was a really cool guy. And I'm like, okay, so toilet stuff, and he's like, yeah. And then we enter the bathroom. We're like fucking suited up, geared up, ready to tackle any situation. And he's like, but the problem is he has the same mentality that I do. So the water's gone down a bit, and it must have been that like there's like just a small, like this very, very small like area for it to like leak back and like to the fucking ground wherever toilet water goes. So obviously it didn't look as bad. It's not at the brim. Like you've obviously got a couple more goes at it before it overfills.
Okay.
But the problem is he doesn't actually understand how hard it is for the sensor to not go off. So he has the plunger, and I have to watch him do this. I'm like, that's what I tried. It's just gonna go off anyway. He's like, no, I got it. He plunges, and then it goes off, obviously. And he's like, shit. But it doesn't go over, right? And I'm like, okay, he's got like one more go at this. But I trust him because he's been working at the place longer than I have. Like maybe he knows a little bit more about unclogging a toilet. Maybe my technique isn't right. Maybe he actually could get this before it overfills. And he's like working at it. Then the automatic sensor goes off again.
Oh no.
And then we're both like shit, because as close as it was the last time, I don't even know if we're gonna survive this. But to our actual surprise again, we lived. It didn't overfill, but it's like right at the brim. And right then and there, he says to me, yeah, we're gonna need a professional on this.
Oh my god.
So my shift ended and I left the toilet the same way my shift started.
Dude, I can just imagine some customer coming in, right? Seeing the toilet like that, and then just like tempting fate by pissing to see if they don't overflow it.
Oh, hold on. No, because you just reminded me of something I didn't even tell you yet.
Oh no.
That wasn't the regular bathroom. It was the employee bathroom.
Oh no.
So whoever shat in that toilet walks among me every day at work. It is a coworker. A coworker did that.
You haven't found out who?
No, well, I'm not gonna go around asking.
Yo, who was it that fucking clogged the toilet on May 7th, 2022? Who was it that made us call?
I'm surprised we didn't hire a detective, dude. It was so bad. It might as well be classified as a fucking murder.
Bro, they left it like that for another employee to clean up.
No. They had to hire somebody.
No, I'm saying the person who took the shit just left it like that.
Yeah, I had to fucking deal with that shit.
Should
we leave?
This one time.
Yeah,
we could.